What the hell is happening to the crypto market today? I mean, we could see right here, Bitcoin just took a massive dump right here out of nowhere. I mean, yes, this thing was pumping. We were consolidating. We had many false breakouts where I thought, oh, Bitcoin is finally breaking out. We're going to go up. But are we ever going to see an altcoin season? Will the Bitcoin dominance ever come back down? I mean, what the hell is happening exactly? I mean, we could see right here the Bitcoin dominance is obviously making all-time highs, on pretty much every time frame in the past couple of years, in the past 3 years, 4 years actually. I mean, the Bitcoin dominance is just exploding. I mean, you could have a look right here on the monthly time frame, even in the yearly time frame. I mean, there's literally no chance. Bitcoin is not giving altcoins zero chance right now at the moment. I don't know if this is because of the ETF and a lot of people are focusing mainly on Bitcoin or not, but this is really getting ridiculous because the altcoins are absolutely getting hit like crazy. Bitcoin dumps 2%, altcoins dump like 5, 6, 7%. Bitcoin pumps like 5%, altcoins pump like 1%, and it's been very disappointing. Now, regarding today's news, I don't know if Bitcoin is dumping because we had to see some sort of correction after this nice little run, or is Bitcoin dumping because of the GDP news? Now, of course, the Q2 was 3%. The ADV was supposed to be, the forecast was supposed to be 3.3%, and of course Q3 was essentially 2.8%. So I don't know if that's the reason why Bitcoin is really dumping. If so, that was a really big delay, because yesterday I did expect a big dump, I'm not gonna lie, and Bitcoin just pretty much started to pump right here not when the news came out, but we just started to pump kind of like out of nowhere. So obviously it was very, very interesting to see, but we're gonna have to see what happens here on this chart. I do want to draw a few support resistance. So these are the previous support resistance that I actually drew last week or about 10 days ago. But if we actually add new ones, you could see that Bitcoin did find some I hope that this is a new resistance that flipped into support, and pretty much that's about it. The big question is, are we going to see Bitcoin pretty much coming back? I mean, we know, guys, whatever Bitcoin does, altcoins will pretty much do. I mean, there's literally no question about that. I know the S&P 500 is dumping. I know a lot of people don't really care about that, but almost the same as Bitcoin, 1.8%. So obviously that's one of the big reasons why Bitcoin's dumping. By the way, if you guys do want to trade on Margex right here, you guys can actually get a $10,000 bonus. There's copy trading. This is focused only on derivatives markets only, or on futures, whatever you really want to call it. I have a nice little trade open right here, down $60, nothing too crazy, but I am playing with 30x. You guys need to understand that, which is a $13,000 valuation. And if you guys do want to bet on the election and have it all on the exchange, I mean, you guys can see right here who will win the US election. Trump 63%, Harris 36.63%. That's in profit, so total would be 153. And of course, if you put $100 on Harris, if you guys are pretty much anti-crypto and you want Harris to win, $164 will be your return. So if you guys are interested in signing up, the link will be in the description below if you guys want to learn more. And pretty much that's about it. So going back into the crypto bubble, obviously in the past week, things are looking a little bit shaky. In the past month, we got Doge, Mew, Ray, Popcat. So a lot of these meme coins, Nairo, Mog, are pretty much making all-time highs. Is an altcoin season coming? Well, in order for us to really see an altcoin season, first of all, we need to see that the altcoin index needs to be above 75, right? Kind of like the RSI. We need to essentially see that. Now, we haven't really seen that since the beginning of the year, and even if when we did see that at the beginning of the year, we only peaked barely above it. So we could see when we have Bitcoin seasons right here, we're way longer during Bitcoin season, so we're way longer below the 25 or trending around the 25 than we are around the 75. So we could see every time we have that nice little peak, we come down like a couple weeks later. So Bitcoin, you see where we've just been trending around here for pretty much some time. So I mean, for those of you guys who don't know, usually there's a chart right here, but if 75% of top 50 perform better than Bitcoin over the last 90 days, it is an altcoin season. So that's pretty much what indicates an altcoin season right here. Is it altcoin month? Not even close. I mean, right here, it's currently Bitcoin month, making all-time low right here, which is quite impressive. So very, very impressive month for Bitcoin, or end of the month, I guess we should say, for Bitcoin right here. Is it an altcoin year? Well, a little bit shaky, a little bit in the middle at 39 right now, nothing too crazy. But obviously this month, I have to give credit all the way to Bitcoin. Bitcoin ended the month really, really well. October 31st, happy Halloween for those of you guys who do celebrate it. If we have a look right here, I mean, let's just put the 1 month candle for Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a really, really strong candle on the 1 month time frame. If you have a look at Ethereum, I mean, you can't even compare. You can't even compare what Bitcoin did compared to Ethereum, right? I mean, Ethereum just ended pretty much even, and if you have a look at Bitcoin, we're looking at a crazy, I don't want to say pump, but a crazy important breakout for Ethereum. So obviously, it's funny because people say when Bitcoin pumps, Ethereum are pumped, but a smaller pump or smaller volume. And you could see Bitcoin, I mean, very shocking to see Ethereum on the monthly time frame like this. I mean, look at that, a doji. Well, Bitcoin has like almost a bullish engulfing candle on the monthly time frame. A doji. Are you freaking serious right now? I'm honestly hoping a way better month for Ethereum. If we do have a better month for Ethereum next month, obviously we're gonna have a better month for Solana, XRP, BNB, Sui, Kaspa. Kaspa didn't have the best month despite Ethereum being Bitcoin being very bullish. KDA, Aleph, Pepe. So you could see right here that all these altcoins are pretty much in red. Dogecoin had a really good end of the month as well. AVAX, not a good month. FTM, WIF, also Doji. I mean, what is up with these Dojis, guys? Turbos, Doji. Look at this, a red candle. So obviously, clearly not, month for altcoins in my opinion. The Bitcoin dominance, like I said, very bullish month. More money is definitely flowing into Bitcoin, and a lot of people I think are realizing that the ETFs are here, right? So people are realizing ETFs are here to stay. You got BlackRock in, you got a lot of people who are pretty much in, and they're not going anywhere, right? They're not going anywhere. BlackRock, Grayscale, all these big, MSTR, they're really not going anywhere. They're going to be here. They're going to keep accumulating. They're going to keep buying. And at the end of the day, you got big retail investors who are millionaires or even billionaires, and, they don't want to buy an ETF, but they want to buy the actual crypto. They're going to go ahead and buy Bitcoin. They're not going to go ahead and buy altcoins. I mean, people who are billionaires, millionaires, whatever you want to call it, they want something steady or stable. Even if Bitcoin dumps 70% in a bear market, they want to see something that's going to, go up 15, 20%, even 30% YOY. So that's pretty much what's happening right now. I mean, overall, guys, the growth of Bitcoin has obviously been fantastic. I mean, you guys can see right here since January 1st, 2023, so about 2 years ago, the growth of Bitcoin has been 328% compared to coin like I don't want to say Ethereum, but Ethereum definitely has not been 328% since January 1st. If you go to it, not even at the all-time high, but yeah, at the all-time high you're looking at 242%. If you're looking at the current, it's 120%. So even if Ethereum has a lot of use case such as NFTs and meme coins and all that stuff, a lot of people are pretty much not using that. And the same thing for Solana. If we have a look on, you can't really say the same thing for Solana because Solana did have a fantastic year, obviously. Happened, Popcat, Mew, all these cryptos. But if you have a look like something like XRP, I mean, guys, XRP since 2022, this thing for XRP, that's really freaking disappointed, obviously. So you do have a lot of cryptos that really aren't doing much. Obviously, Kaspa is something else, such as Pepe, Nucoin. But if you have a look, like the OGs ones, such as Doge, AVAX, FTM, Turbos, and Fetch AI, and all these cryptos, I mean, they're really not doing much. They're not doing much damage, and it's been very slow for all these cryptos. It's been a very slow 2-3 years, in my opinion. We're gonna have to see what happens next month, starting November 1st. I think November 1st is going to be a good month, at least for Ethereum. And we know when Ethereum and Solana do go up, obviously that usually does trigger an altcoin season. So in my opinion, next month, that's going to be a good month. That's a time when you should be able to see an altcoin season. This is what I'm hoping. Of course, November, all the way till New Year. So 2 months right before the year ends, I'm hoping to see a massive pump in altcoin. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button.